everyone. Today we're going to read a couple of stories with animals in them. This one is called Sometimes I Like to Curl Up in a Ball by Vicki Churchill and Charles Fuge. There's one back. Sometimes I like to curl up in a ball so no one can see me because I'm so small. What do you see right there? Sometimes I like to jump high as I can to see how much noise I can make when I land. Have you ever tried to jump up so high and try to land to make so much noise? He doesn't look very happy. Sometimes I like to scream ever so loud. Not that I'm cross, I just like how it sounds. Do you know what cross means? The way he's using it is to mean not happy, mad. Sometimes I like to just walk round and round. I pigeon step till I fall down. Oh, sometimes I like to stand still as a tree and watch everyone rush around about me. Hey, the story turned on us. Standing still like a tree. Everybody's running around him. What do you see? I see a mole, a turtle, a mouse, a rabbit, a frog, a koala, a butterfly. Oh, is that a kookaburra? Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Sometimes I like to poke out my tongue or make funny faces. Now that can be fun. Sometimes I like to get in a real mess with mud on my feet and my hands and my chest. Ooh. Do you like to get muddy and dirty? Oh, I see handprints on him, or paw prints. I heard some of you made mud pies after the rain. Sometimes I like to run ever so fast. I sometimes come first, but I sometimes come last. And that's okay, right? You're having fun. But when the day ends and the sun starts to fall, then I do what I do best of all. I find somewhere soft, somewhere cozy and small. And that's where I like to curl up in a ball. Aww. He loves to curl up in a ball with Mom. The end. That's a nice little story. Our next story is Help! A Story of Friendship by Holly Keller. Ooh, look at these end papers. That's pretty paper. A story of friendship. I hope you're all being good friends out there and keeping in touch with each other. One morning, Hedgehog found Mouse covering himself with leaves. "What in the world are you doing?" asked Hedgehog. "I'm hiding," said Mouse. "From Snake." "From our friend Snake?" asked Hedgehog. "Yes," Mouse whispered. "Fox told Skunk and Skunk told me that snakes are very dangerous to mice." "That's silly gossip," said Hedgehog. "You know Snake would never hurt you. Come on, we can walk together and you will be perfectly safe." Mouse hesitated. That means he kind of waited a little bit. "I insist," said Hedgehog. So Mouse went along. Hedgehog talked about little things, but Mouse wasn't paying attention. He was still worrying about Snake. He looked around nervously. He looked everywhere but at his feet. Ah! What happened? He was so worried about looking around for Snake that he didn't watch where he was going. Oh, help! He fell into a hole. Hedgehog peered down. You should be afraid of yourself, Mouse, not of Snake. It's not funny, Mouse yelled. I hurt my foot and I can't get out. Are you sure? Hedgehog shouted. Yes, Mouse yelled. Stay calm, said Hedgehog. I'll get help. Just then, Squirrel walked by. Mouse has gotten it into his head to be afraid of Snake, said Hedgehog. He was so nervous that he didn't watch where he was going. He fell into a hole and hurt his foot. And now he can't get out. Can you help? But Squirrel couldn't help. It will be too dark, she said, and there might be spiders. So Squirrel is afraid of spiders. Rabbit came along and Hedgehog told him about Mouse and Snake. You know how to go down holes, said Hedgehog. Rabbit looked into the hole. Hello, Mouse, he yelled. It's too deep, Rabbit said to Hedgehog, and the walls are too straight. I wouldn't be able to hop out. Why don't you go, Hedgehog? Asked Squirrel. Because Mouse would have to get on my back and my prickles would hurt him, Hedgehog said. Mouse started to cry. Wishy, wishy, wishy. Hedgehog heard the grass move. It was Snake. What's going on? Said Snake. Shh, Hedgehog whispered. Mouse fell into a deep, dark hole. He hurt his foot and he can't get out. Is it a secret? Snake whispered back. Not exactly, whispered Hedgehog. It's just that we don't know how to get him out. Squirrel is afraid to go down by herself. Rabbit wouldn't be able to hop out, and I'm too prickly. Then I'll go down, Snake said. No problem. Oh no, said Hedgehog. That's not a good idea at all. Not at all, said Squirrel. Not at all, said Rabbit. You see, Snake, Hedgehog said, Fox told Skunk and Skunk told Mouse that snakes are dangerous to mice. Mouse was trying to hide him from you when he fell into the hole. Or Mouse was trying to hide from you when he fell into the hole. But I have always been Mouse's friend, said Snake. Of course you have, said Hedgehog. So I'm going to rescue Mouse anyway, said Snake. How will you do it without scaring Mouse? Asked Hedgehog. Someone get a stick, said Snake. Squirrel did it. Now tie my tail around it, said Snake. Rabbit did it. Now make sure the knot is tight. Hedgehog did it. Now watch. Squirrel got a stick. Rabbit tied it to Snake's tail. Hedgehog made sure it was tight. And now Snake is using the stick. Oh, another silly book. When Mouse saw the stick, he grabbed it. Snake began to climb the tree, and slowly Mouse came up. Yay! Mouse saw Snake and gasped. Then he saw the stick still tied to Snake's tail. Snake saved you, said Hedgehog. He did, said Squirrel. He rescued you, said Rabbit. "Because I would never hurt you," Snake said. Mouse turned a deep shade of pink. "I am very sorry," he said. Do you know what it means when it says that Mouse turned pink? Because he was a little embarrassed. Snake, Squirrel, Hedgehog, and Rabbit helped Mouse hobble home. They bandaged Mouse's foot, and he lay down to rest. Several mornings later, Hedgehog was taking his walk, and along came Mouse. He was holding a bouquet of flowers. "Where are you going?" asked Hedgehog. "I'm going to say thank you to Snake," said Mouse, "and to give him some flowers that I picked." How thoughtful of Mouse. That's a very nice thing to do. And Snake was very pleased to have them. Aww, he's giving him a hug. The end. So, Snake and Mouse are friends. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Have a good evening.